Chevy Chase.
Welcome back. Now it's time for our couch combo minus the couch. And today it's about a new experience at the Kentucky Castle that you're going to definitely want to put on your calendar.
Whether you're a bourbon connoisseur or just looking for a fun new way to experience one of Kentucky's most unique destinations, the new Flights and Bites experience at the Kentucky Castle is for you. Corbin Ellis from the Kentucky Castle is here with us to tell us all about this idea. And this is your idea, is that right, Corbin?
Yeah, so the Kentucky Castle brought me back on staff earlier this year around April, and we were trying to come up with something to incorporate more of the culinary world and to bring more bourbon events to the castle. So the very first thing we thought of was a flight, but we wanted to elevate it a little bit and have little one food bite pairings with them that are either going to contrast some flavors, or they might pull some more stuff out of it, or it might make things, you know, a little bit more interesting than just necessarily just drinking a nice bourbon. So.
Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite experiences to do here in Kentucky is pairings, because it's very educational and entertaining at the same time.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about what we have in front of us right now.
Yeah, so the two Flights and Bites that we offer currently are with our True Story product that we have here. So our owner, Wes Henderson, is the one who came up with this. And it's going to be paired with both a savory and a sweet option. And then we also have one of his business partners, Brian Golfo, who came up with Brothers of the Leaf. So these are the two Flights and Bites that we have today with you. And like I said, there's some things that are on there you wouldn't necessarily think would pair really well with bourbon, but after a couple conversations with our executive chef and the rest of our event staff, everything you see here on these slates kind of pairs really well with everything that you're going to be doing.
Give us an example of what you're talking about.
Yeah, so for example, my favorite one is going to be that cinnamon dusted and roasted marshmallow that's on a graham cracker here, and it paired well with our True Story rye. It is about the closest thing that you can get to Oreos and milk without having Oreos and milk. So the True Story rye gives that really nice cinnamon baking spice kind of flavor, but where it's finished in sherry cask barrels and Amburana wood, gives a little bit of creamy and nuttiness to it. So that roasted marshmallow with that is a really, really good pairing, and it's something that I go to whenever I do these.
Yeah.
Well, try it, Tam.
Oh,
and
you
then
want me to try
what should she
it?
pair that with?
So that one is going to be with the True Story rye, which will be the glass on your right. So it is fantastic in my opinion. Now the True Story rye, like I said, it's finished in two sherry cask barrels, so Oloroso and PX sherry cask barrels. Those are like the supreme when it comes to sherry. And then it's finished off in Amburana wood. Amburana wood's a very expensive wood from Brazil that gives off a lot of those baking spices. Think like Christmas in a cup. Christmas and Thanksgiving and all the holidays blended together.
Yeah.
A lot of companies here in Lexington, they're starting to do that a little bit. So that one's my favorite. And then in front of you.
Yeah, my turn,
Yeah, Lee's turn.
I would highly recommend that glass all the way to the right, and then this beautiful dark chocolate covered cherry. So this is going to be the Brothers of the Leaf full bourbon that is going to be paired with a dark chocolate covered cherry. Dark chocolate cherry, I mean, that is synonymous with any bourbon that's out there, especially this. Now this is a little bit higher proof, but that
I can handle it.
That
She
chocolate
can handle
and
it,
cherry
Corbin.
flavor is going to really kind of mild that out a little bit. So cheers.
This is wonderful. What a great idea you've had with the Flights and Bites experience, but that's not the only experience you can have at the Kentucky Castle.
Phenomenal.
Talk to us about what else you all have on tap.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of bourbon dinners that are coming up. So here in October, I have a company called Filmland Spirits that's going to come out to us. And we have a pairing dinner that is with them. So our executive chef works hand in hand with me and the rest of my event staff to curate a specific dinner for that brand. So October I have Filmland Spirits coming out. November I have the Neely Family Distillery coming out here, and we're doing a little bit different than just saying, hey, here's some fancy food from the castle. For Filmland, we're gonna try to do like a film release party with Neely. We're gonna be doing a pre-prohibition style tea party. So it's a lot of excitement.
So fun. You got to sign me up for all of these.
clever.
But how do other people book this?
Yes, the easiest way of doing it is going onto our website. So our website is thekentuckycastle.com. You'll see a couple tabs that are on there in the upper left corner. You'll click events, and it'll show you not just our bourbon events that we have out here, but all of our special events that we have going on, like our murder mystery shows that we have.
Which I've been to. I highly recommend.
Any princess tea times, so the Disney princesses do visit us at the castle. But of course, our bourbon events are going to be on there, and the flights and bites are on there as well too. Those are offered Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Well,
Okay.
Corbett, you're a genius. This is an excellent idea. Yes.
Corbin for president. All right, well, check out all of the flights and bites and all the other experiences that you can have at the Kentucky Castle. And we have all of the information for you up on the screen.